Diamond in the sand. The desert is like a sea of time that lasts forever. During the day, the sun's hot touch scorches the earth, and at night, an icy silence surrounds everything. In a quiet village in the Middle East, the people here have lived alongside the desert. They made a living amidst the mystery and awe of the desert, cherishing all that the land could provide. It was a day when an unusually strong sun beat down on the desert. Karim was driving his flock of sheep toward an oasis far away from the village. Then he noticed something shiny. It was a small light shining in the morning sunlight in the sand pile. Karim, curious, approached the light and dug into the sand with his hands. What touched his fingertips was a diamond. It was no ordinary gem. The diamond in Karim's hand looked like it was not of this world. Its size and transparency were unbelievably perfect, and it sparkled in 7 colors whenever light hit it. Karim held it in his hands and was filled with breathtaking awe. At that moment, he knew his life would change. However, when Karim returned with the jewels, the people were shocked. As they looked at the diamond, they remembered wealth they had never imagined in their lives. "This is God's gift to us," an adult shouted. "With these diamonds, we can develop the village and make us all rich." But what the diamond brought was not simple happiness. People's eyes began to fill with greed. The village meeting was a series of chaos. Each person insisted that he or she should take care of the diamond, and they began to doubt and fight with each other. Those who had considered each other like brothers and sisters until yesterday now treated each other like enemies. Diamonds were becoming a tool that divided the village. Karim was alone in the chaos. Even though he had discovered the diamond, he felt guilty about the discord it brought. I couldn't understand how his simple discovery had such a big impact. He held the diamond in his hand again and fell into deep thought. "Is this gem really a blessing or a curse?" he asked himself. A few days later, the town had a bigger decision to make. There were opposing opinions that the diamond should be sold and that it should be kept. In the end, according to the majority opinion, the diamond was sold to an overseas merchant. However, as transactions with merchants became more complicated in the process, the villagers became more suspicious of each other and divided. Even after Diamond left, the village never regained its former peace. One night, Karim went out into the desert again. He looked up at the quiet night sky with his sheep and was lost in thought. I realized that life before discovering diamonds was simple but happy. He realized that what he was looking for was not, in fact, material wealth like diamonds. What he really wanted was to lead himself and the people of his village in a better direction. Karim made his decision. He returned to the village and gathered everyone together and told them, "We tried to make our fortune with diamonds, but what we ended up losing was our trust and our spirit of community. True wealth lies in helping each other and overcoming challenges together." Karim's words touched people's hearts. They began to reflect on how their greed had ruined the village, and it was decided to use the money left by Diamond for the community. They built schools, built wells, and created an environment where everyone could live together. A few years later, the village changed. Past conflicts gradually faded from memory, and people treated each other like family again. Although Karim was still a shepherd, he became a respected leader among the villagers. He always took the lessons he learned from diamonds to heart. Lesson material wealth may provide temporary satisfaction, but it alone cannot bring true happiness. Greed and selfishness divide communities, but trust and cooperation enrich everyone. The diamond in the desert was not just a gem, but a symbol that reminded us of what is truly important in our lives. Karim's story teaches us that human relationships and inner growth, not material things, are our true wealth.